Underhaven returns!
Episode 31. We're joined by Ben from the Drunken Peasants podcast.
Hey there.
We're back. We're fucking back after a 2-week hiatus.
What do you mean by hey there? What do you think this is? You think this is like your fucking stepping ground? You think you can just like waltz in here, say hey there?
Yeah, you know what? I can. You're goddamn right I can. And I can even play my own fucking soundboards if I want.
Liar!
Oh my god. You let G-Man in here. Holy shit.
Hey, shut up! Shut the fuck up! You fucking retard!
What?
You fucking
Oh my
retard!
god.
You
Fuck
hypocrite.
yourself.
Only you know that my God exists.
I know, for a damn fact.
What a great way to start.
I guess
this
he wouldn't say
episode.
damn because he's a goody two shoes Christian.
Yeah,
but, yeah.
he's a good Christian man. He did say some pretty rude things about Lacey Green though in his rap against her.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. He sure did.
I
Isn't it
don't
like-
remember any of that.
She's feeding you a bunch of number 2 or some shit like that.
No, that was a different one, but I know because his raps all blend together. They're all ridiculous and terrible.
Yeah.
I think that was Thunderfoot. I have no idea. It's been
Yeah,
ages.
probably.
Yeah, the ow 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 is the only part of G-Man's raps that I ever really remember because that's the only thing remotely catchy that he's ever done.
But it's not even a turntable scratch. It's just like him going ow ow ow. That's it. It's
Yeah.
not even done properly.
Yeah.
I think he tried to lie for a minute there and say that it wasn't him, too, at one point. I don't know. I heard now he's living in a house without power and heat.
Whoa,
right
that's
now.
crazy.
I saw that. I tuned into fucking G-Man's channel. Like one of it, he's got like 3 of them. I saw one. I was like, oh, G-Man's live. Click on it. He's like, yeah, I'm trying to get like I'm trying to get situated so I can get like heating and stuff. I'm like, oh,
Wow.
okay. Well, G-Man falling on hard times.
Dude, he just needs to sell out, dude. He just needs to sell out and become the next vigilant Christian and start doing all these-
he's living in he's living in this house that Shanny owns, but the power and the heat are shut off. So he's like sitting there in the fucking dark.
He lives in fucking Shanny's house. What?
A house that Shanny owns. Yeah, that's why. Okay, so G-Man used to live in like the New York City area on the New Jersey side.
Yeah.
And then he moved to Eastern Pennsylvania. He told me this when he was on stream with me, and then it turns out that it was a house that Shanny owns, and Shanny like threatened to kick him out so many times. And I guess now he's there with the power and with the power and the gas off, which is pretty bad considering it's February.
Yeah.
Why would you put your living situation in the faith of Shanny as me? Like, what? I don't know.
Good question.
That's a good point. I don't know, man. Like if I'm looking for a place to stay, I'm not considering the home of the fucking crazy internet lady who thinks that the moon is like
yeah.
What is it? It's
It's
a
a
light
light source.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've gotten into arguments before too. I'm pretty sure, and like I'm pretty sure that she's watching every single video that he puts out. Because
there's a video. There's a video of them two arguing, and G-Man's at that house, and then Shanny for Christ is like, "Get out of my house!" Like she like kicks him out.
Oh my!
It's crazy.
He leaves.
I don't know if he ended up leaving because he's still there. Maybe she called and had the power shut off. I don't know.
Wow.
It's a freak show. Damn, if G-Man wanted some real money, he should just stream 24/7 from that house.
Do a 24-hour show. I mean, he actually does get surprisingly decent live viewers for the impromptu streams that he does. So he could.
I wanted to ask him. I wanted to ask him about the role the Black Hebrew Israelites played in that whole MAGA kid thing that happened in Washington D.C. with the Indian, the Native American guy beating the drum. It was actually Black Hebrew Israelites that kind of agitated that.
I'm surprised
situation
G-Man didn't talk about that. Like, I didn't see him make a video about that or anything. That should have been like his bread and butter because he's always talking about them, and that's the only time I've ever heard them make like mainstream news. So
he's too busy freezing his ass off and sitting in a dark room. To cover anything.
That's what happens when you put your faith in Shanny, I guess.
Or Jesus, for that matter.
Yep, it's true.
The magic 8-ball that is Jesus Christ.
Right.
Yeah.
Our next clip is brought to you.
No, this is a terrible sight for you
Bring
to
your stories to life on.
You're gonna start me off with that, with his gaping face?
Hey, by the way, before we get into this, this just reminded me because it's the Young Turks. If any of you guys out there have Amazon Prime, you should check out Jimmy Dore's comedy special on there. I think it's kind of older, but it's actually really good. I watched it last night.
Yeah, he's entertaining. So
does it end with him spitting on the audience? Because if not, I don't know if I'm gonna watch it. Okay.
No.
Line with Squarespace through a website, blog, or portfolio. Squarespace.com.
Week, Kamala.
TYT.
Earlier this week, Kamala Harris had a town hall, and this is, of course, after she announced that she will be running for president in 2020. And one of the things that she claimed to support is Medicare for All, which is a progressive proposal, something that progressives care deeply about.
She's not going to win. She's not going to win. Not going to win. Snowball's chance in hell. That's my song about Kamala Harris.
Yeah, I find it's interesting because I feel like it's very clear that the media has been giving her the most push and attention because people talk about her more than
Hillary 2.0.
She is just like Hillary, and I don't know. We'll see. Maybe TYT will have a nuanced opinion on this, or maybe they'll be.
No, they won't. I mean, like,
maybe,
I don't even watch TYT. I don't even watch TYT anymore. I used to watch them like 10 years ago. And I mean, I can already tell who they're supporting.
Maybe they'll call her out for her bullshit. Maybe they'll call her out for her bullshit.
No.
Thank you for resubscribing. I don't know. I guess.
Why did Benpai steal Underhaven's format? I think they mean steal.
He went 4 years back in time and
I
stole
it.
Formula.
Yeah, you stilled it.
She says that she also cares about it. And if you look at the polling, it appears that she's now doing a little better. She's currently at third place,
just like
behind
a smidgen.
Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders when it comes to
if you can't be Biden or Sanders, you have no place. I mean, like, you're just wasting your money and your time.
Especially if you can't beat Biden. I mean, people are unenthusiastic about him as it is.
Biden cucked out to Hillary and missed his opportunity. He was a 2-term vice president. If anything makes you qualified to be president, that does. So for him to not run, in the last presidential election, he fucking missed his opportunity.
The only person I've really heard like good things about who's like new, I don't know if I'm saying their name right, Tulsi Gabbard, I think that's the only person who I've heard is like a decent fucking candidate that's running right now, and not like a corporate Democrat. But I don't hear people talking. That's the thing. I don't hear people talking about anyone except for Kamala Harris and Bernie. But people are only thinking of Bernie because they've been thinking of him for fucking 4 years now, or almost 4 years by the time that the next president comes in. But I don't know.
Here's the thing. Here's the bigger question. Does it even matter? Because if Democrats are still doing the superdelegate thing, it doesn't even matter who you vote for in the primaries. Whoever they've anointed is the one that's going to win. And I mean, one example that I wasn't even aware of until recently was I didn't know Bernie literally won every county in West Virginia, but when it came time to for West Virginia to select, who they wanted, the West Virginia Democrats, the superdelegates picked Hillary instead, even though the actual vote chose Bernie in literally every single county in West Virginia.
That's
the will of the people. Pff, that's stupid. Let's override this.
That's the crazy thing too. If Bernie, for whatever reason, does get the candidacy in this upcoming election, then the Democrats have fucked him over, because all that what happened in 2016 has done is give the right a bunch of ammo against Bernie, right? To say that he's not powerful enough to defeat Trump because he couldn't even beat Hillary, even though there was a lot of bullshit and skullduggery involved in the primaries, right? So
Yeah.
I don't know. They're kind of set up to screw themselves either way. That's why so many people just want someone new, not even anyone in particular, just someone else.
Yeah,
possibility of these candidates getting elected. Now, it's still early on, obviously, and all of this is really based on name recognition. But there were other interesting parts of this poll, which was done by Politico and Morning Consult. A majority of Democrats, 57%, said they would be more likely to support a candidate who backs Medicare for All, in which all Americans get their health insurance from the government. Only 22% of Democrats would be less likely to support a candidate who would prefer Medicare for All over preserving and improving the existing system under the Affordable Care Act.
So I love that poll, but I don't love Politico framing.
Jank loves the poll.
Yo, yeah, Jank loves his polls, dude. You know.
Give your meat a good old rub.
It like it was Kamala Harris's idea.
They did frame it like that, and it was weird because it was not her idea. And I think even people who don't like Bernie Sanders or Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez or real.
What?
You thought they were going to be a bunch of libtard cucks, but they're actually pointing out that Kamala Harris is not.
To their credit, they're actually being somewhat objective. Holy shit!
But a very rare moment in the TYT clips that we've played on this show, where I actually
it happens
kind of
every
agree
now
with
and
what they
then.
have to say. Yeah.
And by the way, I saw Mango in the chat say my streams need more hedgehog. Actually, my little pet hedgehog is really sick, so it's really sad. The hedgehog thing is a really tender subject right now.
It is.
Yeah. Actually, there's actually a degenerative disease that hedgehogs get. It's called wobbly hedgehog syndrome, and it's similar to like Parkinson's disease for humans. Yeah, and my hedgehog has it.
That's crazy.
I feel like that should be sad, but I just find that kind of cute in its own fucked up way.
It's it's like a neurological disease that breaks down your neurological functions over
that's
time.
Not cute.
So it's cute. Almost like Parkinson's.
God damn it, Sweg.
That's adorable.
Yeah. But yeah, I did a stream months ago, like a private stream with Billy, where we kept making like hedgehog jokes and pretended like we were doing blow during it, and then at the end, we pulled out the real hedgehog, and that was the joke. But a lot of people didn't get that. Like we were just rubbing baby powder all over our faces. Like it was like who does coke and gets it like literally all over their face? Like I had it like in my hair and like in my eyebrows and shit. I don't know.
Yeah,
I saw that though. People got upset. Some people were like, this is like, I don't know. They
this is the worst thing ever.
Yeah, this is like a sign of impending doom. Eventually, Ben and Billy are gonna be like cokeheads.
Steven Anderson hopped up on a podium and talked about how the apocalypse was about to happen. It was fucking crazy.
Billy doesn't do like any type of drug. Like every now and then he'll smoke a little bit, like really rare, and
Do a weed,
on a rare, like on a special occasion, he might have like a shot of liquor, but that's it.
That's why it was so crazy, that episode where he actually got drunk. Like that. That's why that was such a legendary.
Yeah, that was like at the beginning. Oh, well, he used to get drunk, but when he started this diet, getting drunk is a lot of extra calories. Because like a lot of liquors are 0 carb, but they're still high in calories, and he's cutting calories and doing low carb, so he can't really drink that often at this stage in his diet.
Yeah, dude.
So,
you know what? You mentioned Steven Anderson, so I'm like, should we just like say fuck this and just jump into that instead?
Yeah, fuck
we
this.
could.
I can't stand to have Anna Kasparian on the screen unless I'm yelling at her. So fuck this. Let's move on to something else.
okay.
All right.
Oh my God.
You've been deceived tonight. You've been lied to. The media has been brainwashing you week after week and month after month and day after day. No!
No homos will ever be allowed on this church as long as I'm the pastor here.
Never! Ever!
I'm never, ever.
Mr. Anderson. Sweet.
I went on the website of an independent fundamental Baptist church this week, so-called.
Young man, there's a place you can go.
He had an essay why preachers are wrong when they preach against women wearing pants. He had a whole essay about why women should wear pants. And he said in Revelation chapter 1 that Jesus was wearing
Oh God, he's preaching against women wearing pants.
Man, this is retro. This is retro, Anderson.
It is.
This
At
is
this
like
point in his life, I feel like he more than ever before, like he looks like Jack from Lost, doesn't he?
He does.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks just like him here.
Garment down to his feet.
This is one of the earlier uploads on his official channel, so I figured we'd watch it.
He doesn't have that cool mural of the desert landscape behind him.
Yeah, dude, this is basic shit. It is a strip mall, though, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But I'm clothed with a garment down to my feet right now.
Amen.
It's called a pair of pants. He said Jesus was wearing a dress. That's blasphemy.
Yeah.
Jesus not wear a dress. Right. And I don't think he wants his pastors to wear a dress either.
Yeah.
Dress, moo-moo,
Would you like
same
me to come to
shit.
church wearing a dress tonight? I do.
Dude, why is he flashing the fucking audience? I don't know.
Yeah. Check this out.
Check out
kind of like watching like an 8th grader give like a class presentation on the Bible or
Look
some
how
shit.
stiff he is. Look at that stance he's in right now. That looks so unnatural.
Somebody on the internet said that God is fine with women having pants. I beg to differ, and here's why. Let me defer to Leviticus fucking. It's like, God, you fucking boring pile of shit.
He looks like he has a stick up his ass. That's true.
What do you mean looks like?
Well, he does, but he also looks like an action figure, you know? Alright, fuck this. I can't handle this man anymore.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm never gonna watch this man as a podling ever again. I can't stand to watch his fucking rambling. I want to see him get fiery and passionated, and I want to see him get animated in an Alex Jones style.
Videos ranging from like him, getting really fucking pissed off at gay people for existing, I suppose, and then you have like him getting tased by fucking cops.
Yeah.
Like there's an insane amount of like interesting shit we could play, but I guess we fucked up this one time, so we're just gonna veto this and we'll move on to fuck all. That's what happened. So we're moving on to Von Helton.
Oh my God. Let's get into it. People must be
tarnished.
Without further ado, let's get into it.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Before we get into it though, I want to play like this quick little 8-second clip that I have. I was watching
all right.
UHF. Right? It's a Weird Al Yankovic movie.
Oh,
it's really,
I know
really
exactly. I know exactly what you're going to play. I know exactly what you're going to play. The guy with the gun. The guy with the gun, right?
Yeah. I was fucking watching that today. And I saw this. I got to like this scene, and I'm like, that's Von fucking Helton.
Yeah.
There's no way. It even sounds like him like near the end of the clip. So let me just play this, and you be the judge, I guess.
Listen, let's get one thing straight. Guns don't kill people. I do.
Oh my my god, it's fun.
I do.
Yep.
Dude, it's the welfare warlock himself.
It is. Tell me
That's
I'm wrong,
uncanny.
Chad.
That is uncanny.
It is. And I think he's actually he's a gummer too. Like there's no teeth. There's an evident lack of teeth.
That is true.
Evil must be gummers.
Gummers. Wow. Well, without further ado, I guess.
Without any further ado. Let's see. So I don't know what this is, but it's entitled Irv's Twitter followers. And as we all know, Irv is Von Helton's first name.
Well, good.
There's Nadia Chambers. She's a non-believer.
Karen here again.
She's also a man in drag. It's fucking like Brett Keane's such an asshole sometimes. Honestly, it's like
sometimes.
I correct myself. You know what? He's an asshole. But it's like he'll pretend to like be your fucking friend to get close to you and actually like, gain some leverage. But then as soon as you're like of no use to him at all, he just turns vicious. And Nadia Chambers is like a prime example of that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, when you're friends with Brett Keane and you're a trans woman, like, he respects the whole pronoun thing and he's fine with that, but as soon as, like, you're of no use to him, it's like, that's a man in drag.
Yep.
He uses every single insult in the book to try and, like, offend the people that don't like him. It's crazy.
And by the way, I think I should clarify, just in case somebody fucking sends this to Twitch, we condemn transphobia, so just don't fucking ban us, please.
Yeah. And by the way, I also saw, apparently, Brett Keane called Steve McRae a soy boy. So, that's interesting.
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah, he did.
He picks up
Thank
on,
you
like, the alt-right talking points now, which is hilarious.
Yeah, he switches tribes constantly.
You don't say.
Yeah, I just accepted.
I'm really
because everyone rejects him.
Yeah, who's your most famous follower then, Von?
Well, I'm looking. Hold on, I've got like 355 followers. Give me a break here.
Well, you have 936 following you right now. Almost 1,000.
Yeah, almost 1,000. Almost 1,000. I have 355 followers. So
Marco Rubio.
Yeah.
Friend.
Yeah, Marco Rubio.
He just got elected. Or, I mean,
re-elected. Yeah.
Okay.
Or
this is so retarded.
Okay, explain.
What? Oh, me? You want me to explain this?
Yeah, anybody, like, can you provide
I
context?
can explain it.
Like,
I can explain it. He's looking at the people he follows on Twitter, but he thinks it's his followers.
Oh,
he's that dumb.
He really?
And yes, and by the way, Pormjorm is in this too. He's in the lower left-hand corner, so you'll see his dumb ass pop up eventually too. And he's all like, "Oh, I do not have the heart to tell Vaughn that those are not his followers." And it's like, you don't have the heart? Come on.
You don't have the heart. God.
Nomination, is that right?
Yeah.
Dude, it says on Twitter if someone follows you. Like, it says if you
Just
follow
wait.
each other.
It gets so bad.
Well, all of Trump's family is following me. Literally, all of them. All of his children. They're all following me.
All of them. Even Barron.
Well, they're all Donald Trumps. That's just going to be one follower. I'm not going to allow you to have multiple followers.
No, Trump has 4 children. Trump has 4 children. Okay,
Yeah, I
you
know,
want to
but
know
they're all the
somebody?
same.
All right, you want to know somebody famous that's following me?
Shit,
how
yeah.
about Benjamin Netanyahu? Is that famous enough for you?
Fucking hell.
Kirstie Alley.
The leader of Israel
Wait, really?
follows him. Yeah, Benjamin Netanyahu.
Yeah, big fan of Von Helton content, I'm sure.
He's so fucking dumb. Like,
you don't say. You don't say.
Honestly, I feel bad making fun of him now because I'm like, is he fucking retarded? Honestly, like, how can you?
You said stupider shit than this that we've covered before. Come on.
Yeah, but it's even labeled. It's like, this person followed you, and when you click the following tab, you see that it's labeled following. It's not labeled followers.
He's ignorant. He's ignorant, dude. He's ignorant. It's Von Helton. Nothing should surprise you. Dude, he thinks he's the Punisher. He thinks he's the Punisher, and this surprises you? Really?
Well, to his credit, he is. So, you know.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I'm kidding, folks. Watch
No.
this. Watch this
No,
shit.
go
You
for it.
ready? Here I go. I'm gonna
I'm
screen
impressed.
share it. I'm gonna screen share that shit.
Let's have a look at this.
There you go.
This is
Boom. Right there. Benjamin Netanyahu. Right
Wow.
Yeah, boom right there. Following. It's
Boom, right there.
It's
Benjamin
even-
Netanyahu.
But it's even highlighted.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boom.
Boom.
Right there.
Right.
Benjamin Netanyahu is
Kirstie
following me.
Alley's commented on you.
And Kirstie Alley is following me.
Hang on,
Yes,
let's have a look, let's have a look.
The sun?
I congratulated her on. I congratulated
The
Kirstie Alley on
sun.
losing weight.
Oh my
and,
goodness, you've got them all here.
and she replied. I
Is that actually
congratulated her
following
on,
you?
losing weight.
Is, just to be
No,
clear, is
these
that,
are people
that-
that are
Dude, oh my god.
Oh yeah,
Von's
this
gonna
guy's
be-
gonna ask him. This guy's gonna ask the question that needs to be asked.
Okay.
Okay.
You're not
These are
following
people
them.
that are following.
So I don't
These
know
are
if that's
people
what
that are
that
following
means.
me, not me following them. All right, these are people that are following me. All
Yeah,
right?
I'm not sure that's
In other
what
words,
it
they
means.
found my clicked on it and added me. Okay, these are not. Okay, Matt Drudge is another.
Oh my god, is that Palm Jam? Is that fucking
It
Palm
is,
Jam?
yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. I said Formjorn was showing up.
Nah. Fucking Palm Jam.
I do not have the heart to tell him. See, that's what he says because Vaughn like gets up and leaves, and they're all like laughing about how dumb he is, and then Palm Job's like, I did not have the heart to tell him. He acts so concerned. He's like the number one, like, oh I'm so
Apologist.
concerned about this. Yeah.
It's like
It's a concern troll.
It's like talking to your fucking like senile dad or something, and it's like, you know, he's increasingly more disconnected from reality, but you don't
And
have
more
the fucking
racist,
heart to
you know
tell
what I
him.
mean?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that too, yeah. But it's like, I don't have the heart to tell him. It's like, what? You don't have the fucking balls. That's it. That's the fucking term you're looking for.
Another one
You
that's
guys
following
made me out to be a white
Ron, is that
national.
under following or followers?
They are following. God, dude. They are following.
just wanna be sure.
They found my name and clicked on it. Okay. These are not people that I added. These are people that added me to their list. Okay.
No, what I'm asking is that under the tab that says following or followers?
Followers. If it was following.
Followers.
Okay. The
He ends up
following
noticing right here.
is-
Right here is where he notices it, but he doubles down on it.
He does? Oh my god.
Okay. Notice like the confidence there.
It was following.
Following.
Followers.
Just goes silent, looks at it. Oh no.
Yep.
The
Okay, the
sound of
following
violence.
is shit that I added. Followers
His
is
to-
people that added me. Okay.
His tone is going to change.
He's gonna
Now,
get
let me see if I
defensive
can
from
find
now on.
some. Well, I got all the major news organizations that are following me.
So you're following Benjamin Netanyahu back then?
Robert Spencer.
He didn't even
Edward
answer
Geller,
that.
Of course.
Sarah Michelle Gellar. She's got the
Lady
hots for Von
Gabrielle.
Helton.
Yeah.
Space.com is following
the
me.
gum mistake.
Dr. Lynn J. Anderson is following me.
Xbox is
retired
following
US
me.
Xbox
This is
Live.
all the shit he's following. Now, remember this. This is all shit he's following, and he ends up, like, not even knowing some of the things that he's following, like famous musical artists and shit.
Wow.
Yeah?
Well, to be fair, I think when you first make a Twitter account, it auto signs you up for a bunch of fucking people. But
I think you can decline that.
Yeah.
yeah, but Von Helton's not smart enough to decline that.
He's
is
dumb
what I'm
as
trying to tell you. He's dumb.
David A. Clark. Janine Pirro. Judge Janine Pirro is following me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. David A.
Yeah.
Clark,
Yeah.
the sheriff, the popular sheriff, he's following me. Webster Tarpley is following me. Greg Gutfeld is following me from Fox. Monica Crowley from Fox is following me. Dana Pirro from Fox is following me.
Dude, now that
Kimberly
he's
Guilford-
realized that he's full of shit, he just tries to. You're right. He doubles down and tries to be like, "Well, all these people follow me. Like this person follows me, and this person follows me."
He just tried to say Dana Perino from Fox, but he said Dana Pirro.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Dana Shapiro.
Would have been
and-
funny if he called her like Dana Piranha or something. It would have been awesome.
Yeah.
Here's like the
Dana
fundamental
Cheerio.
difference. Here's like a crucial difference between Von Helton and anybody else on the internet. If this happened to me or Animancer or you, Ben, we would be gone. We would just like leave in shame and never fucking return to YouTube after a failure of this
or I would
proportion.
say, or I would, when I first noticed it, I would admit it and be like, "Oh shit, I was wrong. These are actually my follower, or actually the people I follow."
Yeah.
Like, if I made a dumb mistake like that, I would just admit to it because there's no way you can cover that up. Anyone can go and see who anyone else follows unless your account is private. So people can
Vaughn's
verify
is,
it.
I think.
I don't think it is. I don't think his is
mean,
private.
It was for a while, at least. I remember it was, or maybe I
Okay.
blocked by him. I don't know.
Boyle from Fox is following me. Infowars is following me. Charles Schwab is following me. I don't know if you know who
Charles
Schwab
Schwab.
is. Charles Schwab is a research center. They're following
Dude, he
me.
just read the Twitter bio. That's how he knows who these people are, basically.
Financial research, that is. They're following me.
Financial research.
Here comes the Trumps. Eric Trump is following me.
The Trumps.
Here comes the Trumps.
Melania Trump is following me.
Here comes the pain.
Donald Trump Jr. is following me. All the Trumps are following me. Ivanka Trump is following me.
Wow.
Let's see who else here.
What a winner that makes.
Tea Party Patriots.
Did it never fucking occur to you that you're mistaken? Like, what
He
seems
knows.
more likely? No, I wanna just like ask Vaughn a question because I know he fucking watches this shit. Vaughn, what seems fucking more likely to you? You've made an honest mistake and you look like a fucking retard on like live on Google Hangout, or B, the entire fucking Trump family follows you. Like, including Ivanka, including Trump. They all follow you, all of them.
But to the person who thinks that he practices actual witchcraft, this is not too much of a stretch of the imagination.
But why? Okay, why would just all the really famous people follow him, but no one normal? Like, why doesn't he have like 1 million followers? You know, when literally everyone who's really popular.
That's because the trolls, haters, and see, he's a content creator, right? You know, the trolls, haters, and naysayers are what keeps him from. Dude, was that G-Man getting railed by the Godly Bros there for a second?
Yeah.
Following me.
It was actually
Melania Trump,
that was some candid video of SWEGTA hanging out with War Corpse.
Oh my
Someone
god!
recorded that.
War Corps.
Anyway.
yourself.
Montel Williams is following me.
Does he rape?
Montel
Is
Williams.
following me.
Wait, hold on. Montel Williams.
Following me.
Yeah.
Montel Williams is following me. Carrie Fisher is following me. From
Carrie
Star Wars
Fisher's
fame.
dead.
Mark Hamill from Star Wars is following me.
Mark Hamill from Star Wars.
Eric Shawn,
You're the
that's
toast of
another
the
Fox
town.
News guy.
You're the king of Hollywood.
Franklin Graham.
You're the king
Reverend
of
Billy
Hollywood.
Graham's son is
That
following
guy
me.
in there with him's talking shit.
Dr. Ben Carson is following me.
He knows.
Carly Fiorina
they all
is
know.
following me.
Yeah, they all know.
They
this
just
shit.
they don't have the heart
Who else
to
we
tell
got
him.
on here that's famous.
How can- yeah.
Def Leppard.
It's
is
not
following
being
me. I don't
nice
know if
to
any of
not
you know
tell
the
him.
music.
Like calling him out on his shit.
Def
follow me.
Leppard.
Def Leppard's
Def
following me.
Leppard.
Vince Neil from Motley Crue. He's following me. Tommy Lee.
Tommy Lee.
From,
Okay, why are all the members of Motley Crue following him like back to back like that? Because normally a follow list is chronological, right?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah,
So is the
it's
following
weird.
list.
So they
Yeah,
all simultaneously
exactly.
followed Von Helton? Okay.
Yeah, all Trump and his entire like immediate family all got together like let's all follow Von Helton,
Dude,
and they all did it back to
together.
back to back.
Yeah.
They all get together
The same
as a
goes
family
for
and watch
Motley
Vaughn
Crue.
video.
Same
Yeah,
goes for
yeah.
Motley Crue. They had like a band meeting, like, guys, come on. We gotta fucking follow this dumbass on Twitter named Von Helton. We gotta do it, man. Come on.
Mick Mars is following me. So Nikki Sixx is following me.
Yeah, that's another Motley Crue. That's all of Motley Crue.
Yeah, Nikki Sixx, he's a radio DJ in Sweden now, I think, or he used to be. I don't know if he still is. But for a while.
Can we?
Yeah, I knew he was doing radio.
Can we fast forward to the part where he leaves? Can we try and find that?
Yeah, he's just like listing off names. So let's see.
Yeah, he's just sucking his own dick at this point.
So
yeah, there's a point where he gets up and leaves, and they're all just kind of like, "Huh."
Oh yeah, Vaughn. Come on.
Is he gone yet?
Is he gone yet? Get the fuck out of here, Vaughn.
No,
we have like a minute left of this, so let's see.
About what alt-right and new wave, all the feminism waves, and
he gives a thumbs up, dude.
Get all that shit wrote down so people remember it, you know? 'Cause I can't remember that shit. I can't remember all that, man. I'm sorry. I can't remember all that.
You done goofed, Vaughn.
Oh yeah, okay. He's getting up.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, by the way,
I
think Vaughn was a bit confused.
you don't fucking say, Palm Jam. You don't fucking say.
Okay.
Follow means you're following someone. Follow words is who's following you.
Oh, you don't say.
No, I didn't really want to break his heart. He seemed so happy to have all those famous people.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. It's for the locale.
This is a circus. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, the Google Hangouts is a circus, especially when you have 10 fucking
I'll do
people. Oh my god. I can't wait. I'm gonna be honest. I can't wait until Google Hangouts dies, just because I hate the interface of it so much, and yeah, fuck it.
And it's been the same for like what, like 6 fucking years now.
Yeah, I'm just tired of looking at that shit. You know, I'm just tired of looking at that shitty user interface. And I guess we can watch something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I thought that was a fantastic video.
It's Pitmonk.
Your soul and find yourself, 'cause mind control can turn y'all to someone else.
What the fuck?
Freemasons!
Tits.
That they are not what they claim to be.
Oh my god!
Conspiracy cucks.
Nice,
Hey,
you actually
Faith
timed that really
family.
well.
Yeah,
you actually
perfect
timed that
timing.
really well. Grubba.
Sweet. Conspiracy cucks.
I have a conspiracy that the Godly Bros are having orgies.
That's not much of a conspiracy, I don't think.
I think that's an open secret.
Yeah.
Sage Wanderer here, coming at you from my van down by the river. So there will be wars and rumors of wars.
Oh, God.
So are we looking at a global conflagration of wars that could come together into what might be
Dude,
known
you know he
as World
read that word out of the thesaurus today.
Yeah.
Conflagration.
Yeah.
War III. You know, World War I was not known as World War I until World War II. Before that, it was known as the war to end all wars.
Thanks for that middle school's fact. And
they kind of failed at that, didn't they?
Subscribing as well.
If anything, it was the beginning of sorrows. Global events come together to create circumstances and situations where...
Are you just like spewing out random fucking...
I don't know what the fuck he sounds like G-Time Johnny to me almost. Like it sounds like that kind of weird shit. I don't understand what the fuck he's talking about.
And ever so slightly more coherent G-Time Johnny.
Yeah, dude, we've seen videos of this guy talking about how there were like used to be massive fucking trees that were grown by cherubs. He's also made videos cutting bottles in half with katana blades. He's like the ultimate edgelord. This is what every edgelord's going to end up being in their later days. He's also
and he lives in a van.
Yeah. He's
down
also
by the
like,
river.
He's also like he's one of those people who buys a ton of like survival equipment and shit like that for when the apocalypse happens. But
wars break out all at once. Why is that? Well, some would say it's the cabal, it's manipulation. They do this every once in a while to reset everything.
But he's gonna tell us what it really is.
It's the cabal.
I wouldn't say that.
I thought it had to do with
the military-industrial complex.
Yeah, or like cultures clashing. Religion.
Yeah.
We also
divide and
have
conquer.
we also have treaties with other nations where like if someone else fucks with them, they're fucking with us basically too.
It's true.
Kind of like NATO.
Yeah.
You could sit here all day in your fucking van and spout off however many conspiracies there are out there. Get to your fucking point already. What do you actually think? Isn't that what we're supposed to be here for? Isn't that what the point of a fucking YouTube video, to express what you have to fucking say and not just talk about a bunch of bullshit?
And it's not even done for a monetary gain. Like, let me extend the video past 10 minutes so I can put multiple ads on it. It's not even that. It's like 9 minutes and 58 seconds long, so
I feel
that's
like
not it.
I feel like he just wants to appeal to every single crazy person with a conspiracy theory ever, so he just puts them all out there and says, maybe it could be this, it could be this.
Who knows?
Who knows? He does that a lot, I've noticed.
Others would get more supernatural about it and say, it's a spirit, it's a cloud. And I just did a video
it's a cloud?
about lessons learned in Liberia. And those were civil wars in Liberia and in Bosnia.
Are spirits and clouds the same thing?
I don't know, I guess.
To this guy, I guess. I want to see that video. I want to see the video where he says that clouds are fucking spirits, dude.
Dude, fucking Sage, please explain fucking precipitation to us, because if anything, that's mind-blowing, honestly.
Oh, by the way, SWEGTA, he actually commented on one of our videos recently. I don't know if you saw it. Yeah, he did. Because we made that video where he sliced something in half with a katana blade, and we were like, sorry, you're awesome. And he was like, I accept your apology.
Sweet.
Yeah, so we should try and get him on here at some point so we can pick his brain.
Yeah. I mean, Sage, if you want to be on, we'll be polite.
Yeah, we will be polite. Much more polite than when we're watching your videos. We promise.
And I talked about the lessons we learned there, but I talked about this spirit of mayhem and spirit of war. And I feel like whether it's manipulation from the cabal, whether it's, direct demonic interference or some spirit that occasionally rises, hey, maybe it's the cumulative effect of
Dude, does he
swamp
think
gas.
that spirits work like fucking hot air? Like, what the fuck is going on here? This guy seems to ascribe to every single conspiracy theory in the book, and even some that I haven't even heard of in my life before.
Hot air spirits.
Yeah, hot air spirits, dude.
I don't know. I just know that it's happening again.
You don't know?
I don't know, but it's happening again. Okay.
Wow. So, what a politician answer to give, right? I mean, he's stating all these things and actually saying nothing. But he actually comes out and says he doesn't know jack shit. Okay, well, what's the point of making this video out by the river? The
living in a van down by the river thing, that's like an old Chris Farley bit.
Yeah,
from
I know.
Back in the day.
Yeah, he actually is down by the river, though. He's made videos.
That's ironic.
He's made videos outside where he's like I said, cutting shit in half with a katana blade, and you can actually see the river.
Was Chris Farley from the future, and did he watch this guy's videos and get inspired to create that character?
Who knows, man? Who knows? Fuck. This goes
Big
deep.
One. Is this the war and rumors of war? Are we experiencing that right now in the world?
Yeah, you do that, please, Damon.
You're a beautiful bird. You're a sensual bird. You're the best bird ever. Dustin.
You're the best bird. Nobody knows birds better than I do.
Yeah.
Tremendous.
Since World War I, and really since the beginning of time, there's always been some kind of war going on, and especially since World War I, the war to end all wars. There's always something going on. Somebody's fighting somebody somewhere.
Yeah, it's almost like it's human nature.
Occasionally, in a somewhat cyclical and almost predictable way, especially in the past 150 years, we enter cycles of worldwide conflagration.
That hasn't happened in quite a while.
Yeah.
In fact,
it's been a minute,
World War I and World War II were much closer together than any other major world I'm sure there's other ones, there were other wars that were scaled a lot of the world before that, but not many. It's a relatively new thing, and ever since the invention of nuclear weapons, there hasn't been that problem because everyone's too afraid of fucking mutually assured destruction. So, I mean, there will be shit where like countries go into other smaller, less developed countries and try to manipulate the politics there and do infighting that way indirectly. But when it comes to these major powers going at each other, it's not gonna fucking happen. It's not gonna fucking happen unless resources get extremely fucking desperate.
It doesn't seem like that we could be connected to what's going on in France, or that we could be connected to what's going on in South America, or what's going on in Africa.
The whole world's fucking
But
connected.
at
That's
the
why
same
it's
time,
less
it
likely
seems-
that we're gonna have a war. I mean, if you think about
It's
it
like,
critically,
what are you uploading this video to? The internet.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people have access to it. A lot of people don't. But I mean, France. I am fairly certain that France is connected.
Even
I
the
think-
most
Yeah.
dystopian fucking countries out there have at least some people with internet access. You're a beautiful
Yeah.
bird again. You're a sensual bird again, and you're the greatest bird.
Everyone's fighting similar sort of battles, or they're engaged in some kind of conflict over there and over here and everywhere all at the same time. Is it coincidence? Or is it a rhythmic pattern like a wave? You know, if you've ever been to the ocean, you may know
Stop
this.
trying to be
If you-
fucking deep. Come on,
Yeah.
like
Okay. Oh my god.
intranet? What the fuck is intranet? I don't know what that shit is. I'm-
Intranet?
Intranet? Is that actually a thing, or
Yeah.
is he trying to make jokes?
Yeah, no, an intranet is a thing. It's like a private network. I worked for a company and we had like an intranet. It was like an internal network of computers that spanned like a large area. Like it was a nationwide internal
Oh.
network.
Huh.
So
I think China also has like a state-run like intranet or whatever. So
Yeah, actually, it makes sense now. Only internet, because actually they have like a custom-made operative system. I think it's loosely based on like Linux or some shit.
are you talking about China?
No, North Korea.
Oh, okay.
Which heavily like restricts what websites and software they can access.
now I'm sure even in those fucking countries there are people who have access to the internet, like higher ups at least. Like,
Of course.
people with actual fucking money, they've got internet.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I think France and Africa. I think like the government is up and running as far as like the internet goes. I think they're good.
Yeah,
you were raised around the ocean. If you're a beach person, then you probably know this for sure. And I can demonstrate.
beach
it to you.
person?
And
beach
you
person?
mean this, if you've never
mean
heard of
homeless
this, you'll go to
or
the
what?
beach and test me, and I encourage you to. But probably almost 100% of the time, in the high 90s percentage of the time, when you sit and watch the surf, every seventh wave is bigger.
All right, I'm
You know,
done. I'm done. I'm done. I am done with this guy. Let's move on to something else.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very hard to be patient with all the crazy, you know?
Yeah. Sometimes
Yeah, and-
I overdose on it a bit, and we need to move on. Yeah.
You'll notice that like every now and then he'll say something insane and we'll just like not react to it. We detect it. We recognize it, but we just choose not to pause the video every other syllable. Because I mean, like, you know,
It's
that
just
would
like
kinda-
it's everything he says. Yeah, everything he says is fucking. It's out there. It's out there. You're Dusty the Cockatiel is a beautiful bird again.
I don't mind. We're making money. So
I know. I don't mind either.
Thank you.
Dusty
Thank you,
the
JKT.
Cockatiel is a beautiful bird.
Wow, you got a
thank
two.
you, Ben.
You got a 2-for-1. You got a twofer.
Twofer.
I can't wait for that big video where he has all the people saying that together. It's gonna happen one day. It should. Oh my god!
I want the public. I need more public fart videos. Oh my god, Jared Genesis! Did you just
Yeah.
pull this up out of nowhere?
Yep. Well,
'Cause we
you
were
know,
talking
we had this scheduled, so it's
Yeah.
not out of nowhere, but yeah, kind of.
Oh wow. Yeah. We were just talking about his live streams before we went on the air.
Yeah.
Because for the first time ever, Jared Genesis can do live streams now because he's finally crossed the threshold he needed. And his live streams are epic. He pissed in a cup and then set it next to his drink, and then later on forgot about it and almost drank his own piss.
Dude, that's an epic event for a first
By
live
the way, when he pissed in the cup, you couldn't see it. He was sitting just like this, but he had his dick out and was pissing in a cup. sitting
Did he-
where like, yeah.
Did he like close his eyes and make it obvious or something like that?
He was just like, I'm pissing. I'm
He
pissing
did?
right now.
He literally
Yeah.
just said that. Wow.
Yep.
Piss it. We should play that on the show.
I-
We would get. I think we might be fine. I've seen speedrunners piss in cups on Twitch before. It's fine.
Yeah, I'd have to like go into that live stream and clip it out. So maybe for next time we can.
Yeah, Mahler and I were both in his chat at the time.
Oh yeah,
when he was streaming.
The EFAP folks, they love him. They love this guy.
Yeah, I want to give him a haircut. Let me fix his hair.
Yeah.
Usually, I don't mind any kind of piercing people have, but I mean, like this doesn't look good. It reminds me of like those fucking like forehead bolt things Frankenstein had, but it kind of looks like, or not Frankenstein, like the monster had. It kind of looks like they failed to implement those there, so they just kind of like push them through his fucking earlobes.
I don't know why his stick out so far. It's probably because of the jewelry that he's wearing. It looks like it's long.
Yeah.
Because I have stretched ears like that too, but mine don't stick outward. I think he's wearing really long. It's hard to see. Yeah, it looks like he's wearing like a really long thing in it that like makes it go outward more like that because it's like resting up against his
I've
neck.
seen those before. Yeah.
Yeah.
This Lord Genesis here.
Lord
welcome you guys
Yeah,
to
it
my
really doesn't look
platform.
great, honestly. Like, it doesn't look great on him. Like, fuck.
Video where I try to scare the pants off you, talking about stuff like Alex Jones would say on his videos about the gay frogs. Gay frogs are gonna kill us all, guys.
Cool.
If it's not the gay frogs, then I guess it's it's probably gonna be the gay panda bears. Who knows?
Or maybe your fucking
Everything's
sense of
turning gay
fashion.
these days, I guess. No, but seriously, like, I watch conspiracy videos sometimes.
Dude, I know
and-
why Jared's got those gay frogs on the mind. Because I'm part of his Discord server. I am part of Lord Genesis's exclusive Discord server. I got an invite myself. And it's just like, it's just full of furry shit. It's full of furry shit. It's absolutely full of furry shit. Yeah, and that's not me doing that. That's not me posting it there or anything. I just want to make that clear. That's other people posting it there. So I don't know, dude. I guess Jared. Yeah, I think it's probably because like one of the people who hosts EFAP is a furry. So that might have something to do with it. But yeah,
Is that Rags?
Rags, yeah, Rags.
Yeah.
I don't believe everything I read. I just want you guys to know that. But
Except for the Bible.
as sad as it is to say, I think that World War III could possibly be happening in terms of like cyber war. And
Oh
things
my
like
God.
that. Honestly, I will say this: like, I think the government.
So he's talking about wars too, just like the last guy.
Yeah, holy
Yep.
shit! I didn't mean that for this to be like a themed segment. That's crazy. I didn't even
Dude,
realize.
all of the crazy people on the internet are getting like their panties in a twist about WW3.
Dude, we said that we wanted to talk to Sage, and we said that we wanted to talk to Jared Genesis at some point. We should have them talk to each other.
This is such a. This is really like the ultimate coincidence, isn't it? 'Cause
Yeah,
we, we both have an interest in interviewing, or not interviewing, but like having them both on the show.
Yeah. And
Dude,
they would
we should
agree
have
on
them on
so
at the
much.
same time. We should have them on at the same fucking time.
That's what I was saying, dude. Like, we should have them both on at the same time. I feel like Jared Genesis would look up to like Sage as like an epic like hero, like father figure. Like, whoa, you're a badass. I wish I could
Dad?
be. Yeah, that's his real dad, dude. Imagine if it turned out they were father and son, like a strange father and son. That'd be fucking crazy. We
Just
gotta
trying
make
to
it
make
happen.
us hate each other, you know? Because why else would they glorify stories like with Trayvon Martin and the white
What?
guy who killed
Wait, what? Let's back this up. Hold
We're
on.
going to Trayvon Martin.
the cyber war and things like that? Honestly, I will say this: like, I think the government is trying to make us hate each other, you know? Because why else would they glorify stories
Okay.
like with Trayvon Martin?
Dusty the Cockatiel is a
the
beautiful
white
bird.
guy who killed that black guy. It's like.
I mean,
murders
we
happen
also, we kind of have evidence now that Russia was at least influencing that sort of shit and pushing
Yeah.
that up in the news to
But,
like stir
I
up
mean,
racial tensions.
I'm sure
but it's not.
to some extent, like all other big countries try to influence American politics to some way because
Sure.
it does it does affect them. Like whoever's in
Trayvon
charge.
Martin, God, that was like 7 years ago or something.
Yeah, very long time ago. He's dredging
Yeah.
up that shit.
Dude, his bed is a fucking wooden table with foam pads all over it.
Yeah,
that's what that bed is.
Dude, actually, recently, I was gonna pull a video he made about Boogie, and he had like his bed flipped, like it was like leaning up against the wall, and he's like, "Sorry about the mess, guys." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" In every other video I've seen you make, it's like a disaster. It's like Chris Chan level. What the?
How could you even live in a room that fucking messy? I could never
See,
do that.
Chris Chan was well organized, though. Chris Chan just had a ton of fucking ridiculous clutter, but it was all organized very neatly.
That's true. Yeah.
This is like,
which is
what my room.
I just want to say it's surprising that that's the case because his parents were both really bad hoarders. Like they used to.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, like they piled boxes upon boxes to the extent that they like actually fell out windows. So the fact
that's why
Chris
their house burned down.
Yeah,
so like the fact that Chris
hazard.
Chan actually had like any organization at all when it comes to his room, I attribute that to his autism, if anything.
It
Sorry,
was absolutely.
For sure.
This is what my room looked like when I was like 16 and I didn't give a fuck about anything at all.
Yeah.
Like my room was like this. I had like instruments laying around. I didn't have any action figures. I had like stopped playing with action figures.
I hope you had a real bed and not like a wooden table.
Yes, I had a real bed. I had a real
All
bed,
right.
but it was messy. I had shit like laying everywhere. I don't know. I'm just not like that now.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, Jared Genesis. He reflects the most primal state of man.
In a way, yeah, he actually does.
But they glorify specific things, and it really makes you think. But I know that right now,
evidently
I think
not
America's biggest threat is
not in your
Russia.
taste, buddy. Yeah.
And I don't know a whole lot that's going on, but apparently Russia really doesn't like what America's doing in the Middle East with Syria and things
Don't
like
say.
that, and yada yada da.
That's it, la-di-da-di-da-da.
They're gonna continue fighting these wars through proxy wars. They're not gonna directly get into a fucking world war. Have you seen any evidence to suggest that this would happen any more than it would in the last fucking past 2 decades? I haven't. We've just been fighting the same fucking proxy wars in the Middle East for quite a while now. I mean,
yeah. Because it's basically child's play compared to like actually attacking Russia or vice versa.
We're at the point where even someone who I disagree with as much as Trump is being like, yeah, we gotta end these fucking wars. This is stupid. That's crazy that we're at that point.
Like I'm an expert here, but I can just say this, like, I hope Russia doesn't attack America because number one is I know that they would be using an EMP strike to do it. More than likely, that would be the safest route they would do, and that would take away all my electricity. And I don't know for how long.
Oh, that's his biggest concern? That's his biggest concern?
Yep.
Dude, nuclear
Jared
war.
Genesis.
We're on the verge of nuclear war, and Jared Genesis is mad he can't make his YouTube videos.
I wouldn't be able to like go to Pornhub, but that'd be really inconvenient.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to go to 4chan and post stuff. Oh my god. Dude,
I think some conspiracy theorists take it to extremes, like saying how we could be out of electricity for years, living like the cavemen, the Flintstones. No more electricity.
Like the Flintstones?
About to use a pterodactyl.
So we'd have like a woolly mammoth dishwasher and like
cars with power with our feet. Yeah.
A pelican that we use as an iron to iron our clothes.
It's
all kinds of weird shit. Yep.
If you ever seen the Flintstones, it shit's funny. But yeah, no. I mean, personally, like if an EMP strike were to happen,
dude, I feel like Jared Genesis.
I don't really think it would last for more than a few weeks, if even a few weeks, because I mean, they just I don't see that happening. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
That's just you can't even back it up with any evidence of your gut feeling at all. But
that is unless they were.
Well, that's just like your opinion, man.
Doing it on purpose, like if America was purposely trying to kill us, well, That's another conspiracy to get into, but no, but like really, I don't see it happening more than a few weeks. So basically,
okay, so end the video now.
I mean, yeah, you know, like some people would probably die, like the elderly and people who don't, you know.
You know what? I'll do it for him. We'll play something else to
Yeah.
wrap up the show.
Yeah, we'll
Did you know
wrap it
that Brett Keane has robotic hands like Luke
But Darth
Skywalker?
Vader- Oh, yeah. He
I
did
was
say Luke
wrong.
Skywalker. He
Yeah,
did,
I was wrong. I watched it back because someone clipped it finally, and it's funny because
Okay.
G-Man's like, I didn't say that. It's like, yes, you did.
Yeah, you did. No, actually, I said it. I did say Luke Skywalker. It's different. It's different. He acts like that's like the point of the fucking whatever. Fuck you,
Okay,
man.
I'm gonna leave it up to you two to decide. So
Okay.
I have a Brett Keane recording, right? Now this is not something like this is not private. This is like a public thing he had on his channel. I went on to ask him about him flagging Pimp Monk back in the day.
Okay.
And so the reason I have this is because like Brett Keane told us that, you know, he would be polite and fun and entertaining if we were to appear on his show. Yeah. That's I don't know if that's what he said, but he's like, I'm gonna be, you know, polite and it's gonna be fun and mature. So I have this recording which backs that up.
Oh my god.
Yeah. This is my one encounter with Brett Keane. I could play that. I'll let you fucking, you know, I don't know, should we let chat decide, or do you guys wanna choose?
What's the other option? What's the other fuck?
Right-wing news. Some conspiracy bullshit.
I guess we can watch the Mac and Cheddar guy.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright.
So this is an audio recording, so I don't have a video for this, so we'll just do it. It's like 3 minutes long, so it shouldn't take that long.
Alright.
So what's going on there, Swag?
Hey.
Yeah, what's up there,
You
man?
sound like garbage, man.
No, this is... it's good. It's like 2 a.m., so I'm kind of exhausted.
What
but
the fuck?
Yeah, I do sound like shit, actually, you're right.
What do you mean? It's probably on Brett Keane's end, though, right? Or did you
Yeah,
record
probably.
Alright, what's up?
So I noticed that you left a comment on Pimp Monk's video claiming that you're gonna report it, and I'm just wondering, like, what is your reasoning for that?
Because I felt like it.
Good start. Good start, Brett.
How about that, piece of shit? What a great
Yeah.
self-defense.
I mean, like, that's not really a... I mean, like, anybody could say that about any video on YouTube. It's not really a good reason.
Do I work for YouTube?
Or it depends. If you make money off your videos, then you kind of do provide work that benefit them as a company, so kind of.
Dude, SWEGTA, I can't believe you got another recording of Mundane Matt talking about this shit, man. Hey, if you're watching this, I'm kidding. I'm fucking kidding, Matt. I am fucking kidding, dude.
Yeah, let me show you something real quick. I don't know if you've ever had a chance to look at some of the shit there, but let's go for something here real quick. Okay, these are
By the way,
the...
I'm not trying to, like, antagonize you or anything. I'm just...
Oh, I know.
You sound pretty antagonizing with that voice filter, to be honest.
It's like this godly echo I've got. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's like Brett Keane's a fucking moron. So like
He doesn't know how to work sound. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why when the hangouts are gone, Brett Keane won't be able to host this kind of shit unless someone else does it for him.
Like Palm Jam will. Yeah.
Probably. Yeah,
Yeah, probably. Dude, I just like to imagine. I'm gonna take this completely out of context. Like my headcanon of this conversation, it's like God talking to Brett Keane and telling him how fucked up and stupid he is.
You have a head cannon?
I
That's
do.
awesome.
I do. Yeah, it's right on my head right now.
Yeah. It's like some Iron Man shit. Anyway.
Anyway, yeah.
So basically, this is me attempting to diffuse the manatee and like kind of sedate him. Like, I'm not here to fucking pick on you, Brett. I'm just like curious.
Do you realize that's a futile effort? Really?
I realize that. But I mean, like, you know, he was pulling something up. So I'm like, in the meantime, while he's fiddle fucking with that, I'll just like make an attempt at you know, calming him down.
You know what? Brett is always on the verge of unadulterated rage. Constantly.
Yeah.
And
he's bitter.
Yeah, and that's why when I impersonate him, I try to do the actual Brett Keane, the shit that he's holding back. He doesn't hold it back well, though. I don't know if you guys saw Billy's stream where Joe triggered Brett. you could hear Brett like seething with anger. You could. It was hilarious.
Thank you for the donation.
Animancer, you're a beautiful boy.
Wow, thank you. Wow.
There you go.
I wasn't expecting that today.
I'm gonna just play the audio because it's getting kind of homoerotic. So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you something because you were asking me. Hold on.
Oh, this is one of Brett's fucking sycophants. This is beautiful. All right, so I joined this fucking Discord, not call, but like this public voice chat. Brett's sycophant is sitting there, and he's just like slobbering on his knob. He's just like kissing Brett's ass. And as soon as I join in, he goes silent. You know, as soon as I start talking. So like this guy is like submissive from the get-go. So this is what happens when one of Brett's sycophants attempts to interject and just speak. That's it. Speak without being given permission to speak.
Speaking without.
No, hold on a second. Wait, hello. Yeah, hold on a second. I was wanting to show you guys something that I think that you'll find fascinating. This is called YouTube Rules. This is off the YouTube site.
Oh my god.
YouTube does not allow abusive videos.
So there, I sped it up because I'm like, fuck this.
Comments and messages.
Was this a stream that he did?
Yeah. This is
this
a
motherfucker
stream he did.
this motherfucker is doing a stream where he reads the YouTube rules and he thinks people are gonna want to watch this.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, a couple people saw it live. So
all right, step up, number one. Okay, all right, let's read through this. All right, so this is the reason why I flagged all those people. That's basically the reason he's making this video, to justify all this stupid bullshit.
Okay, let's hear it.
Maliciously recording someone without their consent, deliberately posting content in order to humiliate someone, making hurtful and negative comment videos about another person, unwanted sexualization, which encompasses sexual harassment, sexual bullying in any form, incitement to harass other users or creators, cyberbullying, slander, defamation, fraud, scam, harassment, and encouraging audiences to attack other users. It's not done yet. Let me give you some more here.
Fucking the ride of my dong, Brett. I'm so tired of hearing this guy. Honestly, I just.
And by the way, take a note of the fact that like half of that shit Brett has done. Half of it, at the very least.
At least. He's been flagged off YouTube multiple times, and he thinks that he's in any position to try and flag other people down.
Community guidelines outline YouTube is not a venue for things like
By the way,
predatory
it's even more reprehensible, in my opinion, that Brett would go and try and flag someone like Pimp Monk, who's had so much fucking trouble with getting fucking bullshit flags on him before he's lost his channel. He deals with a lot of fucking bullshit. So to fuck on him is just like, you have to be a lowly piece of shit to fuck with someone like
Well,
Pimp
now
Monk.
he goes, oh, Pimp Monk X is one of the best people in the Drunken Peasants.
Yeah, he does now.
Yeah.
So
actually,
fuck him.
Animancer and I, we went on one of Pimp Monk's morning wood shows.
Yeah.
And as we're close to wrapping it up, Brett enters the chat, and he makes a few comments, and I shit talk him because I'm like, oh, fuck you, Brett. Yeah, because why not, for the lulz.
Yeah.
But then, like he's like, well, prior to me even doing that, actually, he starts like complimenting Pimp Monk on the show, like, oh, this is great, Pimp Monk. It's looking really nice. I like the fact that you're doing this OBS thing. And by the way, the guest is, Girl Does Rand. I like, Medusa.
Yeah.
Sorry. Modern Medusa, like, I like her, she's cool, and, you're awesome, Pimp, but fuck these other losers.
Yeah, because we've made fun of him on our show before, pretty much.
It's like, complimenting, even like just leaving a compliment has to include an insult when it comes to Brett Keane. That's a Keaneism right there. It's not even like...
we didn't even say anything about him, or at least I didn't say anything.
It's not a like linguistic error on his part, it's just like part of his personality to insult people while complimenting somebody else.
That's how he does it.
What he's doing he has a divide and conquer strategy that never works, but that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to befriend some of the people and create right. That's what he's trying to do. So,
but he fails that because no one trusts his word or takes him seriously.
But then, like a couple of weeks later, he invites us onto his show. So what the fuck? It's like you can't just.
He wanted to try to fuck on you live. That's what, and bring in more viewers to create drama.
Yep, exactly.
That's what he's doing.
I was proud of our comment section too, because the majority of people that I saw, they were like, "Nah, don't bother with him," and I agree. Like that was exactly what I like. Unless everyone overwhelmingly told us that they wanted us to do it, I was gonna.
Have you ever noticed that? Have you ever noticed that Brett never has a neutral position? He always takes a side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's very tribalistic, and that's one of the things I fucking hate the most, especially about the internet these days. I fucking can't stand tribalism. That's why I made this show, to make fun of.
You notice, like, Brett is like also the king of double standards. Like, he thinks Onision is cool, but like if other people were like accused of doing the same shit Onision was doing, he'd be making so and so's a pedophile video.
Yeah. He's done that multiple times, all the time.
Right.
To people he doesn't.
I know.
Yeah.
What a dick.
Yeah, he's a loser.
All right. Listen to this.
Movie guidelines outline YouTube is not a venue for things like predatory behavior, stalking, threats.
It's venue, not venue.
Yeah. So I correct him right
venue,
there.
Not
behavior, stalking, threats.
It's venue, not venue.
Yeah, whatever. Who gives a fuck?
There you go.
What a badass.
The point is, I think
badass,
that somewhere in all that fucking nonsense that you just heard, I'm sure that Pimp Monk X did something to fucking violate that shit.
Wow. Now, I don't know exactly what he did wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's done something wrong, right? Oh my god.
You've done most of those things over the past 10 years, haven't you?
Well, I ended up losing my account. If YouTube thought that something was wrong, they got
Which
rid
means
of
you
it,
shouldn't be allowed to come back.
Yep, it also says that.
I wonder what would happen to Brett's channel if a lot of people like let YouTube know that the person that owns this channel is banned from YouTube. I don't know.
Dude, he'd just be like, actually, no, this is Justin Keen's channel. I just do a drama alert style show for it. That's the excuse. That's how most people get around it. They have someone else make a channel, right? And then
how many channels has he had? I mean, you know what? That's probably, he said his videos weren't monetized. So that's probably why he probably can't open an AdSense account to save his life at this point.
Well,
there's nobody left that can open one for him.
Yeah, he'd make pennies, even.
I mean, but you got to be able to open the account, and once you're banned, because you got to put in like your social security number and your bank account information. So once you're banned, if you want to start a new AdSense account, someone else has to do it. And then if they get banned, then eventually you're going to run out of people willing to like let you start an account in their name.
If you find any, seriously.
Yeah, I've lost over 30 fucking accounts due to atheists harassing and flagging.
I wonder how he knew
I don't
that.
have any remorse or care. If
Hold on,
else goes
30 accounts? Even when you were an atheist? That's when it happened?
Because of atheists.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was because of atheists.
He used to make videos. Do you remember Coughlin 666? Remember that guy?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah. Well, there was a he actually had a pretty big channel back in the day, and there's a video Brett made just like going through like, oh yeah, I think I'm gonna flag this one for bullying.
Yeah, it's like, he would go through Coughlin's fucking videos, and Coughlin had like a stand-up special called like, not special, but like a stand-up routine he did called like, eat a queer fetus for Jesus. And he's like, oh, that's homophobic. Let's flag this. He would just like
hateful.
Infer like the most horrible thing from any title. Like even if it's something that you would think is completely like innocuous, he would just be like, oh, it's probably violated something.
That's real funny coming from one of the people who said some of the most offensive fucking shit I've ever heard in my fucking life, and I'm not easily offended, but he said some vile fucking shit to people. Especially gay people, trans people, pretty much anyone.
Atheist libtard triggered.
Yeah, atheist libtard soy boy.
So you've lost over 30 accounts.
Yeah, right. And
why would you remain on YouTube at that point?
I'm glad you don't sound like this on Underhaven, dude.
Yeah, I feel like we would. Yeah, that's convenient. That's not the case. Yeah. Honestly, it's like you have one fucking audio source. That's it. That's all you need for Discord, and he fucked it up somehow.
This is him trying to do like, this is actually Brett Keane trying to do like OBS and shit like that. He always goes back to Google Hangouts.
Yeah, I remember that. And it was fucking atrocious. I mean, this is it. This is when he tries to do it on his own. Yeah. So someone else will have to do it for him. He's not smart enough to figure this shit out.
Yep. Porm Jorm, I need you to be my bitch slave and stream whenever I want to stream for me. Hey, get up, motherfucker! Why aren't you awake?
He would.
Get up, you lazy piece of shit! Piece of shit! I got a bloviate about the state of the onion.
Just leave and move to Twitch or something.
Because that's what atheists want. They think that if they abuse the system, and manipulate.
Atheists want you to move to Twitch.
To Twitch?
That's what they want.
That's been my goal for my entire existence, is to get Brett Keane to move to Twitch. That's
Yep.
what I've wanted.
That's all we've ever wanted. Yeah.
Damn, I got a big heart on just thinking about it. Move to Twitch, Brett!
He would not last. There's no fucking way.
No
Scare
way.
people away
Not with
from
the shit he
social media
says.
and
He
all that.
wouldn't last a
If
day.
they're not trying to fucking yell, scream, call racial slurs, and be ignorant and try to belittle people, then they try to destroy your account. Well, I'm not letting people shut me down unless I fucking feel like going somewhere else.
I mean, isn't it hypocritical for you to do the same thing then? Should you not like rise above it?
I don't think that you give a fuck about what has happened to me or what's going on, and I don't think that
He
you
just
give a shit.
deflects the entire fucking question, the actual question that fucking matters, the one thing that he had to actually answer.
And as soon as I say that, he kicks me. He kicks
He
me out of the
does?
call and bans me, and I can no longer access Brett Keane's Discord. Woe is me.
Oh no, poor you.
Oh, you know what, SWEGTA? Now you'll never have the pleasure of talking in my magnificent Discord server ever.
Sad.
Me or what's going on, and I don't think that you give a shit that he violated the rules.
What's
if I say I
going on?
reported, most people when they report, they don't even bother to let you know. They just fucking do it and get it over with. Me, I
Like
at least gave him a fair warning.
No, you didn't.
I mean, if he's doing something that is like strictly against
No,
the guidelines,
let's
then you do
just-
have a case.
let's-
But I'm just
let's
wondering,
just
like,
be
what is
honest
that?
here.
What
Let's just
is
be-
done?
Trying to
let's
tell
be
someone
honest.
that you're gonna false flag them to try and like basically blackmail them is fucking bullshit. That's not a kind thing to do. That just makes you even more of a fucking shitbag in my opinion.
Yeah, but now he's complimenting Pimp Monk. Now he's polishing Pimp's ass with his fucking...
How long ago was this?
This is, either very late 2017 or maybe 2016 or so. It was a while back when he attempted to flag down Pimp's channel.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
While ago.
You're a ball washer. You don't give a fuck what he did. He could kill a baby on video, and you wouldn't give a
Dude,
shit.
he loves that
You
word.
just figured-
He could kill a baby? Has he done anything even close to that? No.
Yeah,
I'll be
yeah.
right back.
Listen-
I got a French vanilla situation.
Sure, fine. Alright, so, audience, listen to the shit. Listen to this.
Let's be honest. You're a ball washer. You don't give a fuck what he did. He could kill a baby on video, and you wouldn't give a shit. You just figure, fuck it. So, bye-bye.
And that's the end.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
your first and only interaction with the Keenster, huh?
It is. It's my first encounter with humanity. And I gotta say, I don't care much for it, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know, man.
He's a piece
Sorry,
of
go
shit.
ahead.
He's a piece of shit. I don't know. I prefer to. This is basically what he does to everyone else, so he can't complain. I just prefer to talk over his stupid fucking videos and make fun of him from a distance. I don't care to get into the fucking ring with the manatee if he's just gonna do a bunch of stupid backhanded bullshit. I know he claims he won't, but he's been proven to do it in the past, so why would anyone believe him that he wouldn't do it now?
And this is a comment Brett left on one of our videos, so I'll just pull it up there.
Oh, yeah. You're welcome to come chat with Von Helton and I. If you just plan to copycat DP, so be it.
So be it.
But we actually invite everyone to our podcast to express their opinion. Also, like adults, we do things respectfully and fun. That was respectful.
Respectfully and fun.
That was
Yeah.
respectful and Brett Keane.
We do things respectfully and fun.
Wow.
He could kill a baby and you wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah, he could
Yeah,
kill a
respectful
bird.
and fun, Brett. Yeah. You know what? Blow it out your fucking ass, you fat pile of shit.
Whoa!
No, honestly, because I'm so fucking sick of this shit. It's like the dishonesty is so apparent. Like it's not difficult to see it, and yet retards like Palm Jam are just oblivious to it somehow.
And feed into it, yeah. For
And then he
years
like
and
leaves a
years.
comment like this, like, you know, we'll be respectful and fun and act like adults. No, you fucking won't, Brett. No, you fucking won't. Because you're stuck in this you're stuck in this fucking tribalistic Like, I don't know. You're like a fucking teenager. You're like an eternal teenager. That's it. You're like I've met I've met people in like high school that were like several times over as eloquent and respectful and understanding and intelligent as you are, and especially mature.
Brett Keane just wants to find his own clique, dude. He has that high school mentality, like you said. He wants to find his own tribe that he's comfortable in and that will accept him, but he goes to every single fucking tribe, tries to appeal to them, and he appeals to none of them because they all find out that he's a piece of shit.
And it's
Someone
funny
who
too, because Brett, I'm sorry, I just want to say, like, Brett Keane, out of all fucking people, like, it's funny, because, like, you know, when he went into, like, Pimp's fucking chat, you know, he's like, you know, fuck, why do you have these fucking, like, high school kids on? It's like, Brett, I'm 22. You know, I know I have a youthful fucking appearance. In all honesty, I'd much rather look the way I look right now than look even remotely
like
the way you've looked in the past.
He does that with everybody.
Years.
He does that with everybody. That he doesn't like. He exaggerates their age to be younger.
Basically a toddler.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's an episode. That's an episode.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Thank you, Ben, for joining us. Hopefully, we'll have you on in the future at some point.
Yeah.
Tonight,
thanks for having me.
DP is going to be going live with Hannibal and Monty, who people fucking love. So we're going to, make that happen. But yeah, thanks for joining us, guys. Thanks for viewing, and see you guys.